Geek Out! Pinky's up. Time for another Geek Out Book Club. I'm Sam.
I'm Jake.
This week we're going to be talking about Slots by Dan Panosian. The first issue comes out on Wednesday, October 4th, in comic book stores everywhere and on Comixology. It's a Image Comics Skybound Entertainment joint.
Woo.
So,
Woo.
Yeah, man. Woo. What'd you think of it, Jake?
Well, I love the art on this book. I mean, you know, the realism of it.
There's also almost a timeless quality to it.
The timeless quality. You know, at first I wasn't sure where we were kind of at in terms of like time, you know, or like, you know, era, which is fine. You know, in the diner,
yeah, so
to speak. And
everybody loves Pops.
Everyone loves Pops. But I'm just repeating anything you say. You're like, Jake, stupid idiot. Jake, stupid idiot. But and I like, you know, it's kind of broken into, is it 4 parts? Like the chapters?
Yeah, there's chapters within the issue.
Chapters within the issue. Which make you feel like you're reading a lot. It makes you feel really smart. You know, like when like authors make the chapters really short in books, you're like, man, I'm reading so much.
Like Stephen King.
Yeah, and it's like 3 pages.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's boxing related, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I can't feel like I don't feel like I've read too many like boxing related stories in comics.
No, I mean the closest it gets is Ringside, and that's wrestling.
Yeah, so that's not even the boxing.
Yeah.
But you know, it's just, you know, and he's so good with the kind of the skylines.
Also,
and
you'd think there would be more stuff in like set in Vegas, but can you think of any other comics that really predominantly?
Not at the top of my head. No.
I mean, maybe even Sin City takes place in Basin City.
Yeah, maybe think of our time in Vegas, just walking around like a bunch of schmucks. I was about to say bums. And a bunch of other words, and it all mixed together. Schmucks.
But no, I mean, Dan's pulling double duty on this.
Dan, yeah, he's a beast.
This kind of has a nice Americana feel. Yes. Like I said, it kind of has very timeless flannel. Flannel exists in any era, as do convertibles.
Yeah. Sort of revolvers,
diners, boxing, just word association at this point.
Yeah.
Casinos. But I think what we're seeing with this lead character, Stanley, is this kind of ne'er-do-well who, for a guy that's really lucky, I mean, he's just coming out of jail, but I think a lot of that's because he's just burned every bridge, because he kind of manipulates so many people. Mm-hmm. And, I'm sure we're going to start to see that facade start to crack as the series moves forward. Of course, and there's a pretty big revelation.
At the end, yeah.
Yeah. Knocks you right on the
kisser?
On the tuchus.
Yeah.
So yeah, this first issue has a lot going for it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see more boxing kind of stuff and how that revelation at the end kind of changes the game.
One boxer for one last ride.
Oh, who doesn't love that?
Yeah, man. So again, the first issue of Slots is in comic book stores everywhere on Wednesday, October 4th, or on Comixology if you're digitally inclined. This has been another Geek Out Book Club. I'm Sam.
I'm Jake.
Keep reading. This has been another Geek Out production. If you enjoyed what you heard, hey, we've got a special episode every Friday. Of course, there's the usual catching up show every Wednesday. And you get book club episodes just about every Tuesday these days. Thanks for listening.